Welcome to the BS Roll. I'm your forever GM, Timothy Farr, and we play D&D and stuff.
You always drink with a pinky out because you fancy.
No one is gonna know what that means because you're just.
I'm pretty sure most of our
Nobody can
audience
see us.
of one person
Yeah,
has
but
watched SpongeBob.
When in doubt,
Pinky out. Sophistication.
Right, but there was no context before that.
It's fine. It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we doing here?
I don't know if we have a podcast or something.
All right.
I heard we were going to be playing D&D, but honestly, I have yet to see it.
22 episodes in. Are they ever going to play?
Pixar didn't happen.
Is that what they call that?
Listen, we said we play a D&D campaign, not a great D&D campaign.
I did say a D&D campaign.
Yeah. This is a fucking Critical Role.
We also get paid millions of dollars for experienced voice actors.
Or even friends at the table, for that matter.
No, we fucking hate each other.
That's true. Oh, we should have called ours enemies at the table. Damn it.
That would have been good.
Can we change? I know we're 22 in, but can we change the name of the
The whole
podcast?
rebranding right now.
Yeah.
A whole rebranding. A whole new logo and everything.
For the listeners at home, Nick decided
Now
was the time
I
that he
asked
needed to
you,
adjust his microphone.
I said, does anybody else need to move their microphone before we start?
I didn't move my microphone, just the cable.
That's
Yeah. You were the one with the whole mic stand debacle.
shut up.
Oh, man.
I'll move it again.
You know, one day we'll actually
William.
play.
Started a trend.
I'll move it outside
I
or
just want to be
something.
like the cool kids.
You
I
know
was going to take it off the table and leave it.
I wish I had a table.
I wish I had to leave it.
I wish I had a bop it.
Yo, you
Twist
can
it.
still buy them. Like, they still make
Oh my
them.
god, are we ever going to play D&D?
Nope.
Never.
This is our D&D show now.
This is what happens when we record on one of my days off, where I haven't talked to really anybody all day, so this is my outlet.
It's all good. I teleworked, so I didn't see anyone either.
I saw people.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah.
I left work early today because I was sick.
I saw a cat.
Oh, good. And you're here?
So,
Yeah.
she's
Good.
not that kind of
Well,
sick.
Yeah, it's like I ate something bad. I don't think you can ate something bad from me.
I don't know. My stomach hurts now.
It's
well,
it was
then-
hormones.
I have
That's
a
just
context
That's just
high.
on you, buddy.
Anyways, we play D&D sometimes.
Every other episode. So.
Every other.
Eventually.
Eventually, we could have a whole other podcast with the amount of bullshit that we talk about.
Yeah, that's the BS roll at night.
After midnight. Adult.
Where we could say fuck.
We do
We
that
already
anyway.
do that.
Shut up.
There is an E next to our podcast name.
Shocker.
Who would have thought?
It makes you when you do a podcast. Is this explicit? I'm like, yeah.
No. We're good religious boys.
Ugh. You know,
Yeah, we fucking love religion.
I used to be a pastor.
I used
true.
to be a youth leader.
That's true. I have a Bible degree and everything.
It's true.
I would just go to churches for local hardcore bands when they were playing shows to get kicked out of.
We never kicked you out.
None of the bands I'm referring to.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
kick
we
out
did kick out a bunch of
yeah.
bands.
I've done a lot of shit in my life. Anyways, you guys have two in this campaign. Segue. Every good segue ends with segue.
You know it's good when you have to say it out loud.
A pretty big recap here. So, with the four Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, leave
Yeah,
that
leave
in,
one.
please. The Four Thorns were given a mission by the Silverhands, Lord of Waterford, as you know, to check out what was happening in Moor. It has been quite some time ago that Latrell Silverhand has heard anything about the city of Moor. She sits on the council, and she assumed that something was up because Grandor Gurdane, the Lord of Moor, said everything was fine. Upon entering the city of Moor, you found that the city was mostly empty, in which you found a dwarf named Adis, who told you to leave, and then Babylon was charmed, and you stuck them in a basement. They escaped, and you were led to a cave, eventually. In that cave, Babylon ended up dying, However, the Raven Queen stepped in, and then Babylon returned. The Four Thorns went back into the cave, fought their way through a lot of monsters and stuff. You ended up crossing a sea of lava, and you guys, at the end of the cave, decided to just sleep in the alleyways in a makeshift city. Upon waking up, you're surrounded by dwarves, and were pushed to the edge of the cliff, and you spider climb to go down. And you were brought to basically one-to-one replica of the city of Moor, and were pushed into the dome. In the dome, you met the master, which was a beholder, and you fought an epic battle to which your friend M. Scott met their end. The following day, Babylon, unbeknownst to them, was transported by the Raven Queen to her plane of existence to see M. Scott as a soul leaves the mortal plane. When the group woke up, lots of heartache and confusion was happening in the city. A full-blown panic was going on. They met a giant named Kolabesh, in which they joined the Four Thorns for now.
Really, it's the Three Thorns.
The Three Thorns.
Okay, thank you.
And they spent 11 days in total helping the citizens of Moor to get up the cliff, past the Sea of Lava, and Kanzif directed them to see if the coast was clear, in which they encountered a dwarf named Ida, who has agreed to join them for now. They investigated a weird dick-looking key and through some riddles, found out it's a hut that transports them to the Feywild and somewhere else. They were trying to get out of this fucking cave, I believe was the quote. However, they hear, "Hey, you lot, you work with the dwarves?" And before you see a tall, lanky figure, obsidian black skin and beady red eyes, wearing decent armor, holding a shield, and they stand before you now. And there's about 4 of them there.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
Who's asking?
You brought one of them.
What?
Who's them?
They're kind, the short ones.
Oh, it's a racist. Oh, are you the
Say
racist,
holy
clan?
racism, Batman.
You just did a racist.
You did. Why are you here?
You're entering my home.
We're trying to get out of your home, actually.
Oh, they're the ones that tore it up.
No, a beholder tore it up, and they were unfortunately
Who dug this far deep?
the beholder.
No, it was the door. Are you dumb?
They were mind-controlled, dingus. So we're trying to get them out of your house so we can go by.
I don't really care about any of that.
Cool. So then we're just gonna keep going, and you shut your fucking mouth, and we'll leave you alone.
Well, you have one of them.
I'm gonna stick with what I just said. Shut your fucking mouth, and we'll be out of your hair here in a few minutes.
Listen, buddy, are we gonna have a problem?
Yeah.
We need to get the fuck out of this cave, and I don't feel like dealing with racist McDickhead up here.
I mean, me either.
Okay, so let's go.
Fine, I guess.
We're gonna leave, and we're taking all the dwarves with us, so you can just be an asshole in the cave by yourself, I guess. I don't know.
Where are the rest of the dwarves?
They're on their way. This is a long-ass cave.
Good, we'll kill them too.
Oh, so you're that kind of racist.
Define 2.
We've murdered a lot of them.
Snee, he's threatening us to kill us, saying that he's not going to let us just pass in peace.
That's what I thought I was hearing there.
I thought your name was Jack.
It is Jack.
That's what I said.
No. You said Snee. What's
No,
going on here?
I sneezed. You misheard me.
Yeah,
That's not how that works.
so Babylon has a nickname for me, and it's Snee. I don't know where they got it from, but yeah. So
All right, fuck this. I run in, blast my arms.
Roll initiative. Roll-
Already.
Yeah, already.
8.
9.
Sweet, I get to roll 1,000,000 times.
11.
Well, I'm going to make you all repeat that.
8, 9, 11.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Technically,
I was waiting because I know you don't want it right now.
No, I don't.
Technically,
That's what she
Valerie has to
said.
roll twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to roll twice.
Fuck!
Oh.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, Jack,
late.
make sure you set down the package somewhere
Okay,
safe.
Defina got a 23.
Nice. I do believe.
Yeah, so you might want to pull the other one up on your phone.
Just get my phone out. I mean, we're
Also-
doing turns.
I'll say, amidst the conversation here, and as soon as they said, I guess we'll kill them too, I slowly started to set M. Scott's body down against the wall.
Okay, who had the highest initiative? Defina, and then
I haven't heard Curtis's initiative yet.
I think we agreed that we were going to go around the table when Tim was ready.
Well, he has to at the highest, so I didn't hear yours.
Curtis, I have 2 people to roll for here, dog. I can't do.
All right,
I
we'll
can't remember
We'll
everybody's.
start with Snee/Jack Human then.
11.
11. Okay. Koladesh. Besh.
Kolabesh?
Kolabish.
2.
Nice.
I can see why you were holding it to yourself.
Yeah.
I have Defina, so Idas.
Ida's was a 9.
Nice. And Babylon.
Gentle person's 8.
Wow, you're all
Gentle person.
rolled awful initiatives.
No.
Defina is the only one that rolled a good initiative.
What did Defina have?
Defina rolled a 23.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Gotta put my dice in order.
Oh yeah. Also make sure all your goons do a dex saving throw of 13.
I will get there. I'm still on initiative order.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. It's a DM problem. When I have multiple monsters, it's hard to, initiative stuff. Especially when you all roll, like, the same numbers.
I don't know what you want from me, Tim.
Roll better?
Yeah, because that makes it better.
Yeah, it does, actually. It makes it way better for me. Actually. Oh. Poo.
Oop.
Poop.
I love poop.
I know.
You know what I love doing?
Murdering things.
Beating up racists.
All right. I think I have everybody now. Now I have multiple character sheets to look at.
Don't you always?
No, it depends. Because the one that was talking is their leader, and he's a little beefier.
Wait, how many of them are there?
Oh, there's 5 of them.
He did mention that there were 4. There were 4 behind him, I think.
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't here for that, apparently.
With your 2 characters, didn't see
Nope.
anything.
Neither one of them.
They were playing patty cake in the background.
Apparently. Defina totally has the hots for Ida.
Ida's 18. No, she does not.
She's legal.
Tim,
Oof.
that's not good.
Well, it depends on what time area you're in, because
Oh, yeah.
We're not having this
No,
conversation.
yeah, we're shutting that down. I'm putting an axe to that.
Yeah, we're done with that one.
just saying.
Why do I have poo written down?
Couldn't tell you. It's your notebook.
I think that was sneeze familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Pooch.
Yep.
That'd be pooch.
Yep, pooch.
Well, it definitely is. There is a C in there. All right, initiative order. Defina. Drow. There are drows. The elite drow. Snee, drow 2, Ida, baby, and the other 2 drows.
And then Kolabash. Coming in
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
last.
Yep. Called
Don't
much.
take me out of the order
Curtis
just
doesn't
because
get
I
to
rolled
play.
so bad.
I get to play 2 characters. Curtis gets to play none.
Would you like me to roll initiative for Pooch as well? Technically, Pooch does have his own initiative order and can do things. I
If
just
you want,
choose not to do anything with him.
if you're going to do something with him, you can.
You rolled a 1.
He has laughs.
Oh,
At last, I go before somebody.
All
You
right,
get to go before the weasel.
Defina, you're first. You have 1 beefy drow person and 4 other drow people.
Okay, cool. I'm going for the racist guy first. I mean, I assume they're all racist, but like the one that was blabbing about it.
Okay, that's the elite
Going for
boy.
him first, and I'm using the short swords here. So
Yeah, you are.
yeah, I am. That's an 18 to hit.
That's his armor class.
So that means I get it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. That's 6 damage for that hit.
Nice.
And then I have 2 hands.
You have 2
Yeah, I
weapon
have
fighting,
2
yep.
weapon fighting. Okay, so remember that again. That's 17 again. Right?
No, you did 18 the first time.
Oh, so I don't hit him that time then.
Nope.
Okay, but I do have 2 attacks per action, so I am going to hit him again.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Oh, well, that was a 10, so.
All right. Anything else you do?
No.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I just messed up everything. That's all good. Everything's fine here.
We're proud of you.
Thanks.
No, we're not.
Oh.
I'll be proud of him when he's dead.
Oh my god.
Talking about the NPCs.
Oh my god.
One of the drow is going to then shoot Defina with its hand crossbow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And crossbow.
That probably hits 21.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Womp womp womp. That is that is 8 points of piercing damage. And roll a Constitution saving throw.
No. Constitution. 14.
Okay. No effect happens to you. You do feel a pulsating, like, ugh. But you shrug it off.
I feel like she just feels that most of the time, so.
All right. The elite boy is going to.
Did you roll?
No, I did not. On everybody.
Retcon.
That's a failure for Drow 1. So D1 fail. The elite failed. Fail. It's a DC 15?
13.
13. That's another fail. Wow, I'm rolling poopy.
Good.
Another fail.
Good. We really don't need any more of our characters dying.
They all failed.
Fuck yeah. They all take 2d6 force damage, and that's 8 total.
8 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The elite drow is going to step up to you, Babylon. As I find the character sheet. He is going to take out his short swords and attack you.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm rolling poopy. I'm gonna change out dice.
Nah.
Yeah. 16.
That's my armor class.
So that hits, right?
Yep.
Yup. That is 5 points. And then you take another 6 points of poison damage. And they're going to attack you again. That does not hit. That's a miss. So Snee, you're up.
So at this point, Defina and Babylon have both moved up to the elite drow.
Defina attacked one of the other.
I was in
No,
Babylon
yeah,
was in-
you're right.
yeah.
Yep.
Babylon was in range because they went into the middle of them and blasted at their arms.
And Defina moved up to hit the elite drow. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move up as well to the elite drow, and I'm gonna flank with Babylon.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm going to start my blade singing.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
What's it singing?
praise to my murder abilities.
Is that by Kelly Clarkson or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then attack him with my gemmed rapier.
Nice.
Noise.
Rolling a pack. As you click all the buttons.
Yep, I love clicking buttons. 22.
That hits.
That's going to be 11 damage from the rapier, and I will add on my sneak attack
Mm-hmm.
for an additional 6 damage.
'Kay.
So 17 total.
Yep.
Because no one here likes a racist.
I hope not.
Man, what a strong stance to take.
And that will end Snee's turn.
Okay. Drow 2 is going to attack you, Snee, with their hand crossbow.
They can try.
You can try. You underestimate my powers.
Nah.
Yeah, but I have the high ground.
That's
And HBO.
and Hulu. 13.
That misses.
So they miss. Ida, you're up.
Oh shit! I was literally just thinking. I was like, man, I better get Ida's sheet ready. And then you said it right before I could even reach the thing. Okay.
Cool story.
Curtis is going to cut that out for you. Don't worry.
Probably not. Remember,
I'm gonna cut Curtis.
he holds a lot of power here.
Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Okay. So for one, how do I tell if something is like a one-handed weapon versus like a two-handed?
So you can use your warhammers one-handed or two-handed.
That's what you see how there's broken down like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
1d8 or
1d8 is one-handed,
Yeah.
1d10 is
dual-handed. Yes.
But
Okay.
if you do dual, you can't hold like a shield or anything else.
Also true.
And you can't.
Okay.
use,
So Okay. So I have 2 attacks per action, and I
Mhm.
also have 2 weapon fighting. So could I do like a swing with my mace and my warhammer for like my first attack, and then on my second attack, just do a 2-handed hit with the warhammer?
No.
Why?
because you would have to like let go of your other
Yeah.
hammer.
You have to remember this is all taking place in like 6 seconds.
Yes.
So if you're
What
gonna,
if I'm just really fast?
well, you have the ability to swing your warhammer. 3 times?
No.
No.
Twice.
Twice.
But because she has two-handed fighting or whatever it's called,
Two-weapon
fighting,
Two weapon
yeah.
fighting.
you can go warhammer with 1d8, or you
Well, I
could
don't
take
have 2 warhammers. I have a warhammer and a mace.
well,
Right. He was saying per.
Well, it would
Attack.
be so with 2 weapon fighting.
yeah,
They both have to be finesse light weapons.
she's proficient in them.
That's why.
Proficiency's irrelevant. For 2 weapon fighting, they have to be light finesse weapons or light weapons. They have to have the light tag on it. So like
show
I
me
can't.
show me in the rule book where it says that, Nick.
He actually probably could.
Well, fuck you, Nick. Don't do that.
So
I think-
that's why I can't do 2 weapon fighting with my rapier because it's not a light weapon.
Right.
I have to have 2 light weapons, which is why the short swords work because they're light.
I think you can with 2 warhammers. I don't know about a mace because she is proficient in.
Proficiency is irrelevant if it doesn't have the light tag on the weapon.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft, you couldn't dual wield heavy weapons until you were 70. So
He's not wrong. Like that's an actual.
Is that what we're playing?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
World
we
of
are.
Warcraft was based off of D&D.
yeah. We're not actually playing a tabletop game. We're actually all at computers.
I mean, we don't have to like dig into I can just do.
Well, there's 2-handed and 2 weapon fighting. That's 2 different things.
I understand. I
So,
know that.
2-weapon fighting, you would have to have like 2 daggers, 2 short swords, 2 hand axes, because they're all considered light weapons. But a warhammer is not a light weapon.
There may be a feat that would allow you to do that, but
Now you can 2-hand your warhammer, and because you have 2 attacks per action, you would
I
attack
gotta
with it
use it.
twice.
That's what
You
I'm
just-
gonna do because
you
we
just
can
wouldn't-
worry about everything else later.
You just wouldn't get the 3rd attack on it.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna 2-hand the warhammer at. I want to say the elite guy, but I already got one on him. So
One of the other guys.
yeah, I'll just do one of the other guys. Tim, dealer's choice,
Okay.
whichever.
They've all been damaged, so it really doesn't matter.
You're welcome for that.
Go for Drow 1 then.
Alrighty. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. That hits.
I get to use my D8. Nice.
You use two-handed, right?
Yeah.
You get D10.
Oh, I got a D10 now. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was excited about using my D8, but
Should have had a
fuck that.
D8.
dang, I rolled worse with my D10. Okay, so that's 6 damage, and then I'm gonna hit him again because
They're dead.
never mind.
Mhm.
Not gonna beat him while he's dead, you know. So then I'm just gonna hit whichever one's closest to him.
We'll say the other
His
Drow.
his now dead body.
Drow 2.
And that's gonna be a 22.
That hits.
That's 5 damage.
They're dead.
Ida continuing her slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
as we
Babylon
see.
with their fucking assisting everybody.
It's true. Anything else you do?
At least you're not dying. Like,
I'm just gonna catch up on that kill count quick.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you do, Ida?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Babylon?
All right, so I got Leader McDickhead in front of me, right?
Yup. Sure do.
All right, well, first run of punches.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage because Sneeze there, right?
You are flanking.
All right, first one is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And second one is a 24. So that's going to be for total of 10 damage.
Okay.
Second run of hits. Okay, first one misses.
Okay.
Second one is a 25
That hits.
for 9 damage. How are they looking?
They're bloodied.
All right, well then I'm going to use a key point and fucking Furia blows their
Let's
ass.
go for it. Go for it.
Ryan is not leaving this session without kills today.
Fuck no. Ooh, that first one is a natural 20.
Nice.
And that is 13 damage.
What do you do to make it a critical hit?
Oh, he gets a fucking 4-fisted uppercut, baby.
Go ahead and roll another d4 on top of that and double it.
All right. That's 8.
Okay. They're dead.
Oh, right. So then Babylon punches him so fucking hard.
That they die.
No, the head comes off.
Nice. Very nice.
And how many are left?
2.
All right. I'm going to use a free action to speak to the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't leave right now, this will happen to you.
Okay. They don't.
Okay, well, I still have one more punch, so
Go for it.
I'm going for one of those dickheads.
You're gonna let the racist leave?
15.
That is their armor class, so that hits.
7 damage.
They're dead. Anything else you do?
Flip off the last one.
The last one's going to shoot you with the crossbow.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. All right. Cole, you're up. There's one left.
I'm gonna head towards him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a good call.
Good call.
I like that plan.
We love a good stabbing.
Was it 13 hit?
No.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
No.
Or 2 actions, attack actions per turn?
I mean, I could burn my action surge, but you guys are handling this, so.
I thought that was like a level 5 thing where you got 2 attacks.
Nope.
All right. Well,
All right. So you swing and miss.
more you
Yep,
know.
I tried.
Yeah, you tried. Davina, you're up.
Okay, cool. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. What are you going to do? Probably shoot them or run up to them and stab them.
There's only one
I'm
left,
gonna
right?
shoot him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
I don't feel like walking all the way over there. 17 hit.
That hits.
$11 damage.
They're dead.
Loot the body. Loot the main person's body.
Okay.
I will assist Babylon in looting bodies.
So roll investigation with advantage.
You probably should have done it on your own because the best I got was a 10.
Well, instead of saying you do it, you should say you should help Snee loot the bodies.
I help.
No.
It's
you're
too late.
already You find like 3 platinum and a couple gold.
Money for the bar.
And that's about all you find. Just normal standard weapons and armor and whatnot. Nothing you really care about.
Hey, big guy, any of this stuff fit you?
I think I'm pretty good right now. It's more than I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
Seems like a very poor life.
I prefer the word squalid.
That's a good word for it.
Probably a lot of points in Scrabble, too.
What is this Scrabble you speak of?
Maybe one day when you're older, you'll find out.
Pretty sure I'm older than you, Babylon.
Oh, you sweet, sweet boy, you. Let's keep walking.
All right.
Snee's gonna move the dead drow bodies into one of the offshoot
Oh, yeah.
caves. So they're
Babylon will assist.
Okay. No issue. You pick up the dead drow bodies and you kind of stuff them into one of the offshoots.
Jack, would it be weird if I, like, wrote in blood, nothing to see here?
just a little bit.
All right, I won't. Don't forget him.
I won't. And then I go over and pick up M and
Man, over the table though, I wasn't gonna say shit about it, and I was gonna see if he was gonna leave him.
Just leave M's body there.
oh
What?
shit.
No, Babylon wouldn't forget.
I was totally hoping you would, so later on I could be like, "Hey, where's M?"
Shit.
No, if we have to backtrack in this cave one more fucking time.
At this point, you know you have about 4 more days before you get to the tunnel's entrance. If you want to do some role play, conversations, get to know each other, that would be great. Otherwise, the 4 days are pretty uneventful.
Snee's gonna continue to learn Draconic from Babylon.
And in between that, I guess since we have a couple more days with each other at least, what's up with you two? Looking at Ida and Call.
Nothing. What's up with you?
What brought you to the cave?
I kind of figured that was kind of self-explanatory.
Pretty sure she lives here.
Did you live in the city of Moore?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's the only assumption I'll allow you to make.
We'll see about that.
Oh, Wooly.
Tall guy. I mean, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
I'm a giant.
You're a big, tall son of a bitch. That's what you are.
I don't think you're supposed to, like, ask people, like, what are you? Like, that's pretty
Have you-
insensitive.
Have you ever seen a Goliath before?
Don't history check. I
Yeah, roll a
guess?
history check.
17.
You've heard of Goliaths, and you know that they're nomads, and they're rather large, kind of offshoots of giants.
The name rings a bell. I know they walk a lot.
Indeed. We've walked many, many miles.
Where are you from originally?
Not far from Moore.
Okay, so up north.
Mm-hmm. I was actually in the area looking for my family.
Huh. What happened to them?
I don't know.
I mean, like,
they roam, and so
oh, okay.
I figured I was going to be spending a lot of time trying to track them down.
How did you get lost from them?
I told you that I went to the Paladins.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. It's
Oh.
been a very long week and a half or so.
Fair.
So, like, you want help locating your family? Is that your goal?
I guess I would like to try and find my family. I need to find clues, hints, tracks, anything. I don't know which direction they may have gone in.
Well, I can tell you we have to head south after this to get out of this fucking cave-in city. So you're welcome to come. You too, Ida, if you're looking for change of scenery or some adventure.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Do you know anybody that might travel in sort of the outer circles? Maybe not necessarily in the heart of the city. I didn't even intend to get into the heart of the city. I just
We may
woke up there.
have a friend back in Waterford who seems to have people in all different places.
We know some people in Maplemire that actually get out into the wilderness a little bit more often. Sounds like that would be more of a lead for you potentially than some of the people we know in town.
It sounds a little bit better than just wandering around the wilderness looking for tracks.
Yeah, all I know is I have to get back to the city before I head to this temple because I'm pretty sure it's south of Waterford, and we need to take M there. And to me, that's the priority here.
Understandable.
Who's M?
I mean, we have to take this rug back. Well, I named it M. All right, that's a fucking dead body here, okay?
Oh, okay.
That's one of the dead thorn of the Four Thorns that we need to take back.
So are you 3 thorns now?
Tri-thorn, I think, is what I'm trying out.
Mm.
That has a good ring to it.
I thought so.
Still might want to workshop it a little bit.
We have a long way to walk.
Yeah. Yes, we do. I believe I heard you say something when we were being transported around in that hut about your dog.
Oh, yeah, Clobber.
What kind of dog is it?
He's a mastiff.
What do I know about mastiffs?
Roll an history check.
I'm gonna join in that.
I rolled a 19.
I got a 13.
A 19. Rather big dogs. I'm not even sure what a mastiff is.
Beethoven.
Beethoven, giant dogs.
Beethoven is not a mastiff.
not
Beethoven
a
is a
mastiff.
Saint Bernard.
You're right,
Yeah,
but think
Yeah.
Beethoven, but then bigger.
You're talking to a real dog nerd here, so if
You
you guys
really
want
are.
me to tell you about mastiffs, I'll tell you all about them.
How
We'll be
many
here for 3
famous
hours.
Mastiffs are there?
Huh?
How many famous mastiffs are there?
Do you know Hagrid's dog in Harry Potter?
Yes.
Never
he's,
met him.
He's a God damn it, Curtis! Shut the fuck up. He's a Neapolitan Mastiff.
So think that dog.
Hooch, Turner and Hooch, Mastiff.
I know what a mastiff is.
Oh yeah, the dog from Sandlot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're big, saggy bastards, and they drool a lot,
Mm-hmm,
Yes, they do.
Slobbery sons of bitches.
which is why I don't like them in real life. But Mastiffs are the only dogs in game
Not necessarily.
that I saw. I Googled it.
We still have the ability for now to homebrew shit in, so.
Well, it's too late. Clobber's a Mastiff.
Giant dog that a rather small person, could potentially ride into whatever they wanted to.
Oh, yeah, Clobber has a saddle.
Yeah, mastiffs are a pretty large breed. How,
You're telling me.
I guess, because you were under the Beholder's charm spell, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it didn't work on dogs.
No, and not entirely sure Clobber has a brain to start with, so.
I mean, I'm sure he's got a little bit of one.
Yeah, but Clobber kind of likes to live his own life, so can't imagine he'd be super, like, impressionable.
Fair enough.
That's all you know. That's a giant dog. Anything else you guys do?
No,
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. The next 4 days go pretty uneventful for you. At the third day, you're pretty confident that this area of the cave is pretty clear, and the coast would be clear. Remember, you do have that scroll that is a single-use message to get Kanzif and to tell them that the coast is clear.
And it uses the spell message, correct?
Yeah, so you have 25 words.
I think we should wait until we get to the end because fuck this cave and
I mean, I agree.
Aren't they days behind us?
2 days?
There are multiple days behind.
that's right. Yeah,
I'll go ahead and inform them that we're almost to the top and we've only run across a little bit of a problem.
Okay. What do you say specifically? Remember, you have 25 words.
We are a few days ahead of you. We've eliminated enemies. Coast should be clear for you.
love Jack Humanman or Jack Babylon, Calabash, and Ida and Defina. Nice stuff. 2 words.
Nope.
3 words.
3 words.
Need more milk.
I was going to say, see you soon.
Okay. Kanzif replies to you, Snee. We've heard word that the Paladins, Donella the Wizard, and Lord Grandeur are in the city and making the way to the caves.
Shit.
Wait, I can't hear that
Who were those names again?
You heard Paladins, Donella the Wizard, and Grandeur Gerdane. You've heard Lord Grandeur before. He's the Lord of Moor. Donella, you have not heard.
You hear back from him yet?
Did. If Ida, if you and
Call.
Cole want to give us a second, gotta have a little team meeting over here.
I thought we were part of the team.
We just met you.
You already invited me back to your home.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
we invited you onto the party.
You are more than welcome to accompany us, but there's something a little bit more private that we just want to discuss real quick.
Is it
not
about your
to-
dead friend?
A little bit.
It does
Okay.
involve him, yes.
I can respect that.
I appreciate your understanding. I'm gonna walk over with Defina and Babylon.
Ida's gonna just like head over somewhere and just start bashing rocks with the warhammer, just like for funsies.
What's Call going to be doing?
Cole's just sitting there waiting, staring at them. It's like, all right, I'll go fuck myself then.
Fair. All right, Snee, what's up?
All right. Well, some of the information I got back, the Paladins, Grander, the Lord of Moor, and some wizard named Donella. Donella are actually in the city and heading down this cave.
Oof.
Cool.
Yeah. So
So we're about to run into him here in maybe like half a day is what I'm hearing.
probably. I will bring up, Cole said he used to be a paladin. That's probably going to bring an issue for him. And
I mean,
then
do we want to inform him? I
would
feel like
say
we need to, right?
yes, and probably remove the paladin armor that he's wearing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Shit. Totally. That's a good point. Okay.
In addition, we got to be careful with, our magics. Even though the silver hands know
Yeah.
we've got it,
So no
not everyone else is supposed to know.
no arm blasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully my disguise doesn't get seen through. So we might have some problems.
Well,
yeah, they might
maybe,
be able to detect that magic.
Maybe you fall back.
I mean, I can definitely do that.
You and M kind of hide. There's crevices all over this fucking cave, so. Or hide behind Cole because he's a fucking giant.
He is rather large, and he might want to hide off to the side too. So
Okay. Hey, Cole.
Yeah.
So we got some information back from Kansif and the rest of the people. Sounds like the Paladins and some wizard and the Lord of Moor are heading into the cave.
Cole's eyes go wide at the word of the Paladins.
So we were thinking a couple things. Obviously, it's up to you. But one, maybe we take that armor off you.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, Jack here is gonna kind of lay in the back with our dead friend, and maybe Defina and I do the talking, as it were.
As much as I love to talk.
Me too, and I'm really good with authority.
they're not really good with authority at all.
No, total I am. Wink.
They do that too a lot.
You realize you just said wink out loud, right?
Who said it? Wink out loud? They.
She said you.
I
thought
said
you
you.
he.
I'm,
I was like,
I'm like,
you,
what?
Miss Shender, how dare?
Do you want me to use improper grammar to fit your theys
No,
in there?
I thought you said he. My bad. Anyway,
Oh.
I think Ida's. Hey, Ida.
Yeah.
All right. So, some wizard, the Lord of Moor, and the Paladins are on their way into the cave.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't think that really bothers her all that much.
Nah, I mean, I saw Tall Boy over here kind of go a little, a little pale when we said the Paladins. So, what are you thinking there, Cole?
As he's ditched all of his armor.
All right, Babylon will pick it up and put it back into Snee's bag.
Snee will put it back in a Snee's bag, sneakily.
Roll a sleight of hand
Nope,
check.
I'm taking one and dunking it. I'm rolling an acrobatics, damn it.
I roll acrobatics, your acrobatics to get to it first.
That was a natural 20.
God damn it. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, so natural 20 plus 6, baby.
So, Calabash, you very obviously see the blue dragonborn take your armor and jam it into the bag.
No. You see them run up the side of the
Well, I
cave.
feel like there would be a perception check.
He rolled.
I rolled an acrobatics, so I wasn't doing it stealthily.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
But run up the side of the cave and then do like a 360 corkscrew like backflip thingy and then dunk it into Snee's bag while upside down and then land.
Where did you put that?
Oh, don't worry, we'll get it back to you.
We'll talk about that
That's
in a bit.
Yeah.
no. Where did I have? If the paladins are here, I have another problem.
What's your other problem?
He pulls up his holy symbol.
It is the holy symbol of Pelor.
Do you want us to stash that too?
Where did you put it?
It's in a bag that can be retrieved.
Okay.
It's called. I don't remember what we called it. Just
We
Jack's.
technically haven't named it, but it's the bag of holding many a things in magical means.
And magical means. Do you think
Yes.
it would hide its magical trace?
I mean,
Probably not.
who knows? I go in there and just start pulling out like random broken chairs and shit that were in there. We got a lot of shit in here, so
Forgot about the broken chairs.
Babylon, why'd you put broken chairs in here?
because it was funny.
God damn it.
Ida's gonna come running over real quick, and she's gonna hold up like a particularly sparkly rock, and she's like, "Can you put this in there?"
Yes.
Thank you.
It was fucking adorable. I mean, it would make sense to kind of put it in there, and like I said, if you want to Jack is gonna hang back a bit.
Mm-hmm. I also don't have a whole lot of other places to hide it. I don't have pockets.
That's also true. Okay, well, yeah, we could put it in the bag for now and get it back to you afterwards.
Sounds like the best idea I've heard.
You want
We
me to
can do that.
You want me to dunk in the bag again?
We can just
Do,
place it.
do you take off the
in
amulet?
Yeah, take off the amulet.
You feel a tug to put it back on.
Oh, that's rough.
No.
Is something I don't have to roll against, or
Roll a wisdom saving throw. You are a paladin, and this is your holy symbol.
I'm just gonna run over, and this time
It's a
she has
6.
a beetle.
Nope. You have to keep it on you.
Can you put beetles in there?
Ida, you get like 2 more things, and then we gotta stop.
I don't think living things are really supposed to go in
There's
here.
no air in there.
By the way, Snee, you notice that that shiny rock that she gave you is definitely like silver ore.
All right, so Babylon will go up to Cole and say, "All right, I'll put it in there for you," and kind of put their hand out.
nope.
Wait, what? You d-
It probably.
I'm just gonna have to face my consequences.
Okay.
How about we just hide the whole you? Not in the bag though.
I was gonna say, did we
But-
not just discuss that we can't put living things?
You see that I'm 8 feet tall.
They've got some offshoot caves that are very dark.
Mm-hmm.
And just go in one of those and wait
And
for
hope.
the. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you and Jack also are going to be hoping at the same time. So, like, somehow, me and Defeata
Well,
been-
and you can take Ida.
and Ida. Sorry, Ida. You're so small. I keep forgetting you're there.
So insensitive.
A little bit. I'm sorry.
Calling me small.
I'm learning.
Okay, good.
We'll, I guess, talk to these dickheads when they come.
About how many days out are we from like the main city?
About a day.
Yeah, like I said, it'll probably be like a half a day before we run into them at this point. So I'd say maybe we put a buffer between the 3 of us and you 2.
Okay. What if they don't leave?
Well, we'll have to deal with that as it comes, won't we?
I mean, for you it'll be really hard, but I was going to say we can try and mingle in with the rest of the dwarves as they come up. But you're
Over table, I had an idea.
What's your idea?
That tent. Gonna drop me off in the Feywild.
I'll put both of you in the Feywild.
Can we get them back?
Well, they
we would
they
have
hold
to get
the
ourselves back.
they hold the little
Oh,
key.
they get
yeah,
in it, and
they get in it and they yeet
fuck
themselves
off,
out. Yeah.
and then they come back.
The problem
the
is we
tent-
don't have a way to communicate with them.
Does the tent physically stay there though?
The tent would leave the cave and get transported into the Feywild.
Okay, so there wouldn't be any. They couldn't be like, "Hey, what the fuck's this tent all about?"
Pretty much.
So
Sounds like a plan to
the
me.
tent, does it just go back to where it came from?
It did before.
Tim.
My over table thought was like this might be a way to transport us. So I would say I like that idea, and maybe while you guys are in there, you can investigate to see if there's a way to like fly that fucking thing.
Well, I mean, the tent retracts back into the key,
Right, but
Mm-hmm.
it goes.
which then we could move. So, I mean,
That's
Like
a
move
good
in
ass-
the-
That's a good
there
ass
would-
plan, Curtis. I totally forgot we even fucking
move
had
in the
that thing.
Feywild. You're saying?
you'd have to move in the Feywild. In theory, what would most likely happen is if it keeps you into a locked location, you know, geographically, it probably is located with certain geolocations
Mm.
in the
Satellites.
respective
Yeah.
world that you go to.
Geolocation.
Yeah,
You don't know?
but there's no way to map it because the Feywild
All right,
is quite large and
Yeah.
treacherous, and
all right. So let's do this back in character.
And I say, who gets to have the good idea?
I do. I came up with it.
Well, you said over a table, so I imagine.
Well, now
I don't
Cole
know.
is going to do it.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Remember when we were in that tent
Mm-hmm.
and we went somewhere else?
Oh yeah, you did. We did transport to that like a forest or something.
Do you want to just drop me off in there?
I think it would be drop us.
Yeah,
off
it
in
would
there.
be the 2 of you.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan, but how do we let you guys know when it's safe to come back?
Well, I mean, we could go and set this up in one of these offshoots. Go in, transport. So then at least when we come back, we're not like in the middle of a bunch of dwarves walking up from below or something weird like that. And then just come back in a few hours and check.
Well, also, I believe it dropped us in the Feywild, right?
I believe that's where it was, yeah.
So what happens if you guys move around the Feywild and then pop the tent somewhere else? You think it's going to bring you right back here, or?
I think it's set to a fixed location, so if we pick the tent up and move, it'll probably move where it's going to drop us off here.
In this world.
But I wouldn't know how to map that unless we've done it a couple times.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys go in the tent? You guys will have some time to at least like walk around, maybe get a lay of that land, and maybe see if there's a way that like this could, in theory, work.
I would imagine at very least, once we get in there, we need to head due south. Once we figure out
That would make the most sense.
cardinal
Yeah.
directions over there.
Worst comes to worst, we meet back at the house in Waterford. We know that that's the meeting
That's
location.
way worse comes to worse.
Maplemire, then?
I mean, it's closer, but I mean, we're still going to 4-month trek from here just to Maplemire.
Why wouldn't we just meet up in Moore?
I guess you could take like, in theory, 4 steps and. All right, yeah, I think your idea works, right? Like, drop it off there and maybe do some investigation on the tent. Yeah, go see if you can set this tent up in an offshoot. We'll start walking again, and then we'll meet you guys.
We'll come back in 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 4 or 5 hours to get rid of them.
We have 4 or 5 hours to get rid of them and get. I would say let's meet at the entry of Moore. At the
That
gate.
works. If we don't see you back here, then we'll
Start making your way.
do me a favor though, Babylon.
What's up?
Find out about this wizard.
I will.
Thank you.
Somebody roll a history check on the Feywild.
History. Was going to be an 18 and it ended up being a 4 for a total of 8.
Okay.
I guess I'll roll as well.
Yeah. Since they're all talking about it.
Ooh, did one less. 7.
I rolled a 19.
Thank God.
19. With a 19, you know going in and out of the Feywild can get messy. Sometimes people have gone into the Feywild and come out of it and not remembered a thing. You also know that sometimes time gets really wonky in the Feywild. Minutes could be days, days could be weeks, years, hours.
All right, so how about this?
Okay, well, I got to relay all
Right,
this information to you, so chill.
Ryan's getting excited.
Chill, Brian. So, I know a little bit about the Feywild, and this seems like it. I don't think it's gonna work. So, you see, time doesn't work exactly the same way in the Feywild that it does for us here. So, your 4 or 5 hours could be 4 or 5 minutes for us.
Or could it be their opposite that?
It could, but how are we gonna know?
All right, we could do an experiment. We could set it up, have them beep it, and then beep it back and see how much time passed in our world.
I mean, I guess, but what if just beeping back is going to be like 6 hours? We're going to sit here and wait for 6 hours for them to come back.
Well, I think at that point, it won't fucking matter because we'll have run into, more than likely, these fucking people. So, we don't really have another choice. We have an ex-paladin. We have
A Jack
a
human.
Jack Humanman with a dead body. And they can't. I don't think it's safe for them to be around these people who are coming.
I'm not
Especially with no
saying that
backup.
it's going to be safe. I'm not knocking the plan just because I don't like it.
Well, does the time happen always, or is it just sporadic with the time difference between Feywild and...
From what you know, it happens pretty regularly. Everyone that goes into the Feywild, they'll say, yeah, I was only there for a day and it's been a month. And then sometimes it's hours.
So it's kind of random.
Yeah. You just know that there's a time warp every time someone goes into the Feywild and comes out.
Yeah, it's pretty sporadic. There's not really any.
I think this is our best plan, personally.
I think it's...
I mean, can you think of anything that might help? Or
The only other option we have is to just all go together, or we hide. And
all right, how about this? We'll go together, and you guys will stay behind us and hide. And if shit starts going south, then you fucking beep yourself out.
It's not a bad idea.
I think we should. I think we should use it as a last resort, just because it's so.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. It is getting nighttime, so you will all take a rest at this moment. Otherwise, you can take an exhaustion point.
Long rest?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Roll a perception check. As you're in stasis mode.
perception checks. Big ol' whopping 5.
Whopping 5. Okay. Okay. You all wake up the next day. Snee on your lap is a note, and Defina is gone.
I read the note.
Oh, it's a thieves' camp.
You can read these, can't.
I read the note.
Oh, well, for one, it says for Mav on the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just
Then
going to
I'll just-
disregard federal mail laws?
No one told me it said for Mav on top of it.
Well, I'm telling you now.
So I look at the note,
You're not there, so who cares?
and it says for Mav. Does
did-
it say from anybody?
He would. I feel like he would know who it's from.
I will put it in the bag of holding and then not look at it.
Okay.
Wow, good for you.
And Defina is gone.
Hey,
Okay, Tim. When I told you this, I didn't realize that we were going to have a plan for me to talk to somebody else. I texted Tim this like 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Now he's given me no choice.
morning.
Good play, Tim.
I think Defina left.
I mean, I feel like that's perfect. She's getting annoyed by this stupid plan. Is like, I can do this by myself.
I can kind of see her being like,
Nah.
nah, I'm not about to get arrested and fucking, because she's been burnt out anyway. Like,
100%. That's why I made that call.
yeah, I'm not mad at it. Like, I feel guilty about it. I feel like Defina is just like, fuck you guys, I'm not getting arrested and dying.
I mean,
or
that's very Defina. So
100%.
She's seen so many people die, like, just hanging out with you guys.
cool.
I
So
mean, so many people in this group today.
Literally, like, she's not about to be the next one.
so did she just left
She left a note
for who?
Laszlo is also gone. Should be noted.
for Mav. So I was going to let Mav read it.
Great. So now I get to talk. This is fucking great. Thanks, Defina.
You still got me?
I know. Fuck. Babylon just starts walking. Let's get
This is great. I love it.
let's get this over with.
Well,
Ah.
aside from Cole over here with his holy symbol, which maybe we can just give him a cloak to have it underneath.
I mean, he's wearing a shirt.
You can put it in my shirt. I just don't have pockets.
We'll just keep it hidden, and we'll just go up together, and then just
Jack, I don't think this is a great plan for you.
it's not a great plan in general, but I mean, I've also been around paladins and stuff without being caught. It's just,
Caught with what?
There's his taxes. There's there's a wizard coming.
I know that's what really.
So I don't think you and Cole need to be here for it. I think you
Well-
can stay back, and if shit hits the fan, then maybe make an appearance.
Cole's problem is with the paladins.
Right, and they're the fucking arm of the fucking bigwigs. So like, I don't want to.
So are the Paladins.
No, so I'm saying the Paladins are the arm of the wizards.
As far as I picked up, it's some weird tandem.
Either
Trinity
way,
thingamabob.
I don't want our new friend here, Cole, to be taken away. So
I mean, we can hang back, see what happens, see what they say.
I think we stick with the plan that we have. Hang back, and if shit goes real south, then you know what? I'll leave it to you two at that point.
Hey, are you guys like criminals?
No. Actually, no, I'm not lying.
You can roll an insight check if
Me?
you like. I
Oh,
Let's say
just
Babylon
don't.
isn't
I love
lying
her.
about that.
She's great. She doesn't know shit.
Can I roll an insight? Because I get advantage on that.
Yeah, roll.
She rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
You ain't running shit past Ida.
Roll deception.
And I got a 17.
I wasn't lying.
So roll persuasion.
I mean, I don't think I need to roll anything because I wasn't lying to them.
That's true. He's telling the truth, or
They-
they are telling the truth.
We're not criminals.
I said, are you guys...
No, we.
They're doing something illegal. That makes them, in
God,
the eyes
all right.
of the law,
Jack,
criminals.
do you want to just fucking with the thing?
Right now is not the best time.
But clearly, we're not going to get anywhere until you fucking say, get these two on the fucking page to see why this is so important that we haven't just run up on these dickheads. And why we've been trying to make this plan for this long.
We'll just leave it with there are things on my person that have magical properties that aren't really allowed.
Oh. You
That
do?
I can't just ditch.
I am probably wanted by the Paladins for
Desertion.
desertion is probably the best
Okay, so
word for it.
you are a criminal. And, like,
Pending,
you're kind of a criminal.
Sure, if that's how you want to look at it, I guess.
Cool.
Once again, once we get out of here, out of this godforsaken city, we can talk about these things. But this is not the time nor the place.
Okay, well, I know that it just, like, this is getting real serious right now, but can I have my rock?
Jack Humanman will pull the rock out and hand it back to Ida.
Thanks, I feel quite a bit better now, thanks.
Okay.
All right, so you and me are going to go ahead of them.
Babylon, it might also be easier if you take him, Scott.
How's that?
It's kind of hard to sneak around with a dead body over
okay.
your shoulder.
Yeah, all right. Babylon picks up M. Ida, you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right, we're going to head out. Stay back. Stay sneaky.
I always am.
Okay, love you, bye.
Then there's a montage of all the times that Sneef failed at stealthing.
So splitting the party, Babylon and Ida are moving forward. Colabash, Snee, you will be rolling stealth checks as you kind of like find dark areas in the caves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, Snee, you have your mode that you can go into.
It's true. What does it do for me again? I get...
Advantage. I
Advantage on
Advantage.
stealth rolls.
I'll go ahead and use it.
Your stealth mode.
Yep.
Am I going to have to perceive to see if I see him still?
And if you guys are within like arm's length.
I think you'll be good.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm going to also give him a crash course in stealthing. Maybe give him advantage.
The trick is to be like real quiet.
Real quiet.
And, like-
It's kind of going to be a group effort, a
Mm.
group DC thing. So don't suck.
She got Kolbesh.
A +0 to stealth.
No. Your roll.
3.
Good thing I got a 22.
Okay.
So here's the scene. Ida and Babylon are already walking in like the center of the cave, right?
Oh, and it should be known that Ida is flipping over rocks looking for salamanders.
Okay. Babylon is walking, and you don't see Snee because he's just like jumping in between the different crevices. And Calabash didn't get the memo
And just face plants on the ground.
and is just walking in the middle of the cave as well.
What'd you roll, Snee?
22.
Okay.
You'll randomly just see like an arm come out of the shadows and grab Colabash, try and pull him into the shadows.
One time Babylon like turned around and goes, Cole, what are you doing, man?
I've never had to hide before.
Thank God Sneeze with you.
'Kay.
Proud of you, buddy. I know you're doing your best.
You know who's doing a real good job of hiding?
Who?
The salamanders.
The salamanders are very stealthy.
Yeah, they have like
I'm
a
in
plus
my prime
12.
with this character, boys.
It's true. Firing on all cylinders.
So, Babylon and Ida, you move forward. It's about a half a day, and you hear the clinking of metal armor.
Keep walking.
Okay, it gets closer and louder and closer and louder. Finally, it is a squad of paladins before you. You there, blue one.
That's it.
What are you doing?
Trying to get out of the cave.
The citizens of Moore?
Oh, yeah, they're on their way, too.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm part of the team that got them out of the cave and helped them get back to the city.
We're the Four Thorns.
No, not the Four Scorns.
What? What do you mean?
It's Four Thorns, Ada.
Oh. I was wondering what that meant.
We'll talk
Makes
about
so much more sense.
We'll talk about that. Anyway, the rest of the dwarves and Kansif, I guess one of their leaders, are on their way out.
Step aside, and they just march in front of you.
Okay, bye.
Like they shove you guys out of the way.
It's not very nice, but
You made me drop my salamander. It took me so long to find that.
It'll be okay, little one. And they can just keep marching forward.
you're welcome for helping them, jerks. And then I just keep walking.
As the paladins approach closer to me and Cole here, I'm ducking us into like any offshoot that's close and in darkness.
Colbash, you can roll a perception check for me.
It's a 10.
A 10. I mean, you hear a very familiar sound of paladins in formation.
Sounds about right.
And they just keep getting closer. And you guys are hidden?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We'll see how that goes. Well, they're not paying attention. They just keep marching forward.
I'm glad we talked for 30 minutes on how we were going to get past this, and they're just like,
To
yeah, we don't really give a fuck about you guys.
To be fair, we got past the paladins. There's two others.
I rolled a 2 on perception for the paladins.
Yes.
Very perceptive.
It's very, very.
Listen, if they're on a
close
mission,
to
they're probably not paying attention to the rest of the cave.
It's really not. So they march past the clanky metal. There's a squad of them, and you know, I'll give it that you see maybe like 10 or so of them.
Mm.
No wizard, no other person, just 10 paladins moving forward. And
Well,
they-
I guess your problem's now past us.
Well, I hope so. We should probably wait just a little bit so we're out of earshot if we make any moves.
Agreed.
They're moving at a healthy pace, so it's not long before they're completely.
Before we don't hear the clanky clank anymore.
I mean, it echoes, but you know, they're far away.
And the cave is on a decline, so like, I think eventually they're just not going to be able to see you.
Well, cool. I'll say this. You clearly lack the ability to stay hidden well.
Mhm. I am 8 feet tall.
Why don't you go ahead and join the other two, and I'll stay hidden, because my problem's really the wizard.
Fair enough. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Babylon and Ida, do you wait or do you move on?
We didn't establish how far back they are.
We're trying to stay at least within visual shot of you guys.
Okay, so I would feel like this would kind of happen I feel like we would have started to walk after the Paladins.
Mhm.
Yeah, like to not be suspicious, but at the
Yeah.
same time, Ida can't stop like looking over her shoulder and being like,
You obviously see Colabash and the Paladins just like walk by.
Hey, hey, Cole, I think it's safe for you to come here now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was gonna ask if you're just walking, I would definitely be power walking to catch up.
Yeah.
And at 8 feet tall, it probably wouldn't take too long.
No. All right, so it's the three of us now.
Do you follow Snee?
I'm following, but I'm still staying hidden.
Okay. Perfect. So the half day goes by and you reach the entrance of the cave.
Hang on 1 second. Babylon, would you like me to carry that?
Oh, I love that.
Sure.
I gently hand. Be careful with
Right.
M.
I take him.
"Wow, how
put him on my
meta."
shoulder.
Is that like?
It's
Is
a
that how you
very
word things?
stiff
Mm-hmm.
body at this point.
I'm big and decently strong.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't. You would think a body
it's
would
unsettling.
fold,
It's
it's just-
unsettlingly stiff.
fold. Yes.
M
it's-
is
it's like a
forever
board.
planking.
Yeah,
Considering I've
been carrying.
when being able to been like doing Ray of Frost on his body to keep the decomp down as best as I can.
Oh, so is he frozen or is this like full rigor mortis?
Ooh, you know
Probably
what?
both.
He's
Yeah.
holding it in front of him like this, like he's like holding a bundle of wood to try and conceal his.
Oh, nice,
right,
nice.
Okay. So you reach the entrance of the cave. Snee, you're still hidden, but you see daylight in the tower. Roll a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
All of us?
The three that are at the entrance of the cave. Snee, you're kind of further back.
15.
15
That's a
16.
6.
16.
and 16. A holy fuck ton of paladins. About 100 or so, all around the wizard's tower. You do see off in the distance one with a staff and another one just ornately dressed. Kind of just milling about near the wizard's tower.
So I think we should just probably walk and try to get ourselves out of the city, right?
And just be cool about it.
Well, I gotta get Clobber.
Okay, where's Clobber?
I don't know. Probably somewhere around my house.
Which is hopefully in the way towards the entrance of the city.
No.
Oh, great. Cole, do you want to go deeper in the city, or do you want to head to the gate?
I've done enough going deeper.
That's what she said,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay, then. Do you feel safe going to get him yourself, or do you want company?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'm the least criminally of all of us, I think. So
All right. Well, how about you go get your dog and meet us at the city gates?
that works.
All right.
Okay. So Ida takes off to the east towards her home. It's now Kolabesh and Babylon, and there's like 100 or so paladins milling about around the wizard tower and the library and the guard building.
Hey, Cole, if you want to go ahead, I want to at least ask some questions while we're here.
I don't think I should leave you if I'm carrying your dead friend.
Okay, then that's okay. Maybe don't come up to what looks like the leaders, because I'm going to ask what the hell's happening right now.
Sure, I'll stand back. but
Perfect. I like that idea.
Just a random guy walking around with a dead body. I'd probably get asked some questions.
Fair. All right, so I want to head up to those two you described. I already forgot.
The one with the staff and the one that's very ornately dressed.
Okay.
And they're kind of talking to each other
Then I want to approach them.
with paladins all around them.
'Kay.
Okay. You approach them?
Yeah.
A paladin stops you. Who are you?
Hi there. I'm part of the reason why everyone's coming out of the cave.
It's only you and your big fellow.
We scouted ahead to make sure that the dwarves wouldn't, get hit by like this big fucking salamander thing we had to kill and like some other things. So
I don't think salamanders live in caves.
You would think that, right? Right? But it happened. It killed me, actually. Just kidding about that. I'm not dead, obviously. But I wanted just to see.
It also wasn't a salamander.
Oh, what was it?
I forget it, but it was with.
Ida was looking for salamanders.
I know, like a lizard or some shit.
It was a giant like fly-like creature that had
Oh,
pincers.
Well, that and there was a bunch of like real big ass spiders and shit in there.
Yeah, that tracks.
And Kansif sent us ahead to clear the cave so that way they have a safe passage home.
Oh, she's still alive.
She is.
Good thing they sent our squad down there.
Oh, is that who passed us?
Yeah.
They rudely pushed us aside like meanies.
Well, I mean, they have a mission to get to. What are you doing?
I just told you we were just leaving this cave.
Do you need anything?
I was just trying to figure out if we could be of assistance of some sort.
No, we got this covered. Do you see how many of them?
Oh, what is it with Paladins being such grumpy bears all the time?
Who are you again?
The person that helped you, the Paladins, get the city back in order. You're welcome.
What are you even talking about?
Why are you guys here?
The Lord of Moor said there was an issue, and we're investigating the issue.
Cool. I know what that issue is, and I would like to speak to the highest ranking person I can here.
He turns to a bigger fellow, whispers, more whispers. Finally, it reaches the Lord of Moor, who is this very ornate dressed dwarf. You there, you what? You saved the city?
Yeah.
And how did you save the city?
Oh, it's kind of a great story. They were being mind controlled by a beholder.
A beholder?
Exactly. This fucking weird ass thing that killed my friend. But down about 2 weeks into that cave now. Yeah, I said it. 2 weeks. And there's a 1-for-1 City of Moor replica down there.
Interesting.
And the second that we killed this fucking whatever it was, sheer pandemonium freaked out. No one knew where they were. No one knew time had passed. So we partnered with Kansif, came ahead to clear out the cave, and they are on their way.
It's good to hear. Now, what do you need?
I was telling you what happened to help you better prepare for their return.
That's great. Do you need anything?
Man, not even a fucking thank you from these people. Man, this city is not welcoming at all, is it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Paladins are starting to now swarm you.
All right, well, have fun with the shit. You're welcome. And I just walk back, grab call, and head to the city.
Okay.
The city gates.
Now the Lord of Moor and the person with the staff are talking as you walk away. They don't seem to stop you or anything as you guys move towards the entrance of.
All I think of is like, fuck this city and these people. Oh, and the Paladins. And then.
Okay.
Snee wants to use the distraction of Babylon.
You do see, as you look out, you do see Paladins like looking at this blue dragonborn and this huge giant person and kind of whispering among themselves.
I'm going to use that to sneak past everybody towards the gate.
All right, roll a stealth check.
I do still get advantage for the whole day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. That was the wrong one. 12.
Yikes-a-roni.
A few Paladins notice you, and they start to come near you.
How far are Babylon and...
I have said that you guys have fucked off and
Okay.
have gone.
Okay.
He said it, damn it.
I see the Paladins coming towards me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of nonchalant continue to walk, but not make it look like I'm hiding.
Casually walking. Do. You there, sir.
Yes.
What are you doing here by yourself? Are you with the other ones that came out of the cave?
The really big guy and the dragonborn
Well, we just saw a blue dragon thing and a giant person thing.
and a dwarf.
We didn't see a dwarf.
She probably went to her house. She lives here, but there were 4 of us that came up the cave, yes.
And why were you behind?
I was waiting to see if the rest of the dwarves had caught up yet, and then,
Well, we sent our squad down there, so why would you wait?
well, when I saw the squad, I started walking back up.
But you're with them. They're like,
They were a little ahead of me, yes.
then why'd you stay back?
My shoe was untied.
Roll a deception check.
12.
Okay. Your shoe kept you that long? What is a mere human man doing in a cave by themselves?
By themselves?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with a group, just not
But
directly with them.
You clearly weren't. They like ditched.
They moved ahead. That's all.
But why'd you stay behind?
I fell behind a little bit, and it happens. It's been a long couple weeks moving all the way up here.
He turns to his comrades and they begin discussing what they're going to do with you.
I mean, if you're going to blame me for falling behind, you're making me fall behind more.
It's just a little weird that a giant and a blue one comes out of the cave and then moments later you just kind of appear.
Well, I mean, I came out of the cave as everybody else.
It's only been 3 people.
Are you counting the dead body and the dwarf?
There was a dead body and a dwarf?
Yeah, I told you there was a dwarf. She probably went to her house. She lives here.
Again, I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, clearly you don't know a whole lot about anything right now.
I think you need to come in for more questioning.
Come in where?
Meet the wizard.
I mean, I could, but I'm part of Lady Silverhand's group that helped free Waterford.
More. Oh, I see what you're doing.
So we helped free Waterford.
We did hear about some people. There was a woman.
Defina,
I don't know.
a Dragonborn, Babylon Wonderhoof, M. Scott Isaacs.
I just came here from the capital. I heard a rumor about some idiots saving a city because some racist asshole, and they're trying to be paladins and blah 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 blah, and that's all I've heard.
Okay.
And you're a part of that crew?
Yes.
Roll a persuasion check.
I will also pull out the Silverhand card that I got from what's her name a long time ago.
Yes.
Old what's her nuts?
Yep. What's her nuts?
Oh, I would have to look at my notes. It's the daughter.
Yeah.
It also starts with a D.
Deluna?
Deluna.
Nice.
I'll pull out Deluna's card.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, look, here, I'm good friends with the Silverhands.
Okay, roll persuasion with advantage.
Seven.
Jesus Christ. Go back to fucking analog
I
dice.
need to.
God damn it.
And so when's the last time you cleared your cache?
I've been trying to multiple times throughout this whole thing.
Maybe that's your problem. You keep clearing your cache too much.
D&D Beyond, screwing players over since 2016?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a little strange that a single human who's unarmed would be a benefit to anyone.
No one said I'm unarmed. I have weapons. I have a rapier. I have a dagger.
Interesting. Well, I think we're gonna have to question you some more.
If you insist. But what are your names, by the way?
our names are irrelevant.
Well, I would like to know your names for pulling me aside from my group, and I'm going to let Lady Silverhand herself know.
Are you asking for a badge number?
I was gonna say, give me your name and your badge number, prick.
100%.
My name's Clyde.
Clyde.
I'm a paladin of Pelor. And you are
I am Jack Humanman.
Jack Humanman.
Yes.
Sounds a little made up.
What, you've never heard the name Jack before?
Humanman?
Look, my family is a little weird, all right?
Where do
But-
you hail from?
I hail from Waterford.
You grew up in Waterford,
Yes.
and you know the Silverhands.
Yes.
And you're part of some elite troop of people who saved the city of Waterford.
That is correct.
Highly unlikely.
I mean, as unlikely as it is true.
You know, this is above my pay grade. I'm going to have you come with us.
Very well.
Okay? They'll bring you to the Lord of Moor and the Wizard.
Yep.
Great. This is fun.
Hey, you know, shitty rolls have consequences. Why are you bringing me this person? This is the Lord of Moor speaking to the Paladins. Well, sir, he claims to be part of the Silverhands and like the heroes of Waterford or something. He looks suspicious to me, sir. Why do you bother me with such trivial bullshit? Sir, he just just talk to him. You fine gentlemen, sir. This is the Lord of Moor. Who are you?
Apologies. My name is Jack Humanman. I'm part of the group that helped Lady Silverhand free Waterford.
You know Lady Silverhand.
We have met on a couple of occasions, yes.
Pray tell.
Well, we were part of a group to help uncover the corruptness of the political parties and some corrupt paladins. And I'm going to side-eye Clyde over there.
What? I don't...
From basically taking over and separating themselves from the true reign of the capital city.
Yes, I did hear about this. I hope she's doing well. Have you heard from her lately?
Not since I had left Waterford.
And how long has it been?
It's been quite some time.
Hmm.
We've been here at Moor for probably close to 3 weeks. And then the travel from Waterford up to here, which is also a considerable amount of time.
Right. This at this point, the wizard will talk, and it's a very old female dwarf who is very ornately clothed with a staff. Your story is interesting. Where do you come from?
Waterford.
How long ago?
How long ago did I come from there? Like how old I am? Or how long has
Yes.
it been since?
How old are you?
I'm in my mid-30s.
Such a young man.
And you
You're-
said this wizard's a elf?
Dwarf.
A dwarf.
Yes. Quite a bit shorter than you. Actually, they're two short people surrounded by huge paladins. In a sea of paladins.
Yep.
Interesting. And you're with the blue one and the tall one?
Yes.
Interesting.
They were a bit ahead of me on the way up, trying to clear stuff out to make sure it was safe for everyone else to come up. And Clyde over here thought it weird that I walked out by myself.
It is weird.
Well, I just fell behind, and they moved ahead.
A single human man that seems to be wearing no armor and only carrying a sword.
My disguise does have leather armor on.
Okay.
Thanks.
Interesting. And she will stare you over up and down, kind of tilt her head a little bit. You're an interesting one.
I've been told that before.
Someday you'll have to explain this. And she will touch where your gym is.
Snee will make no notion to that at all.
And she'll turn to the Lord of War, and I think this one's fine for now. Let him go. I'm interested.
Does she think this one's fine, or does she think this one's fine?
You're not there.
How many how many eyes are in that find?
At least 2.
Oh, she's smitten with you.
She's like, oh, what a fine young gentleman. Right?
I will I'll take a nice deep bow towards both of them and be like, thank you, my lord and lady. I will
Yes.
hopefully see you again.
Undoubtedly you will.
And then I'll look at Clyde again
What?
and then proceed to catch up with my friends.
Okay. You just feel the presence of something watching you the entire time as you move up to your friends.
Excellent.
So we'll skip ahead and say that you're all congregating at the entrance of Moor, and you hear a pitter-patter of feet as a giant dog with a dwarf on top of it catches up to you.
Hey guys, this is Clobber.
Oh, dope. Can I ride Clobber?
I don't think
I think
so.
you might be a little too big for that
Man,
ride, Babylon.
Never
Never
get
get a-
down on one knee and greet Clobber.
Clobber greets you with a lot of slobber.
Loves it. Loves it. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? You the bestest boy.
I don't like you talking to me like this, Curtis. Clobber says that. I'm just kidding.
I have
Clobber can't
advantage
talk.
on animal handling, so
Okay, fine. Clobber fucking loves it because he's a dog, all right?
yeah, that's right.
I mean, you could roll for animal handling.
He was ready for it.
That's a 2.
That's a couple of 5s.
However you want to handle a couple of 5s.
That would be so. I'm keeping the tradition of my animal companion not liking Curtis's characters.
Then Babylon will walk up and
Clobber is picking right up where Laszlo left off.
say, Babylon will come up and, pet Clobber.
Clobber also slobbers all over you.
I appreciate that.
Good, because he's got more where that came from.
I say,
Jack Humanman is quite a bit later than you guys, but he does show up.
Hey, what the fuck? What happened?
I'm going to have a nice little face-to-face with the Lord of Moor and the Wizard.
And they let you... We need to leave.
You said it was nice because they were quite rude to Babylon.
That was also sarcasm.
They were
Oh,
rude.
no. There's 2 people in the party who don't get sarcasm. Oh, no.
You said they were rude. I gave like 5 of them high fives on my way to my house.
That's really cool.
Did any of them stop you and think you were suspicious?
No.
They thought I was suspicious.
Well, that's
like
all fine.
profiling.
That's all fine and dandy, but let's fucking get out of this godforsaken city.
Yep. I'm pretty sure the Wizard knows that I'm not human, so let's get out of here.
Oh, we definitely need to leave.
What do you mean you're not human?
He's a human.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
We'll talk about that when we get out of here.
Jack, you and I need to be... We need to talk here when we get back to wherever we're headed. So maybe Sade's still in the tree, but I doubt it. But
Probably not.
I say we should probably go to the tree first.
Also, I don't know which paladins you talk to, but when I talk to Clyde, we're going to have to bring him up later.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
I didn't like his attitude.
I mean, he's a paladin. Why would he have a good attitude, period?
Fair enough.
All right, I think we start heading towards the tree.
All right. It's a 2-day journey from the gates of Moor into the mountains. The first day, it goes fine. You travel down the road.
Do I still feel like I'm being watched?
Yeah.
Dang
And there's it's a weird feeling. It's not like eyeballs watching you, but it's definitely like a something there.
Can I investigate it magically?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Precisely what I wanted.
Yes. No.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. With your knowledge of magics, you know that there are scrying spells that can watch people.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know if they can both see and hear, or is it just seeing?
I think scrying is seeing and hearing. I'd have to look at it again. But I do believe it's both. If someone wants to look up scrying,
I feel like Ryan's already on it.
Yeah.
I do believe it's audible and visual.
So the duration's 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's been more than 10 minutes.
She could cast it again.
Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is in the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
Sweet.
So it says, familiar, you know the target well, is a -5. First hand, you have met the target is a 0, or second hand, you've heard of the target, +5. So I think it'd be a 0 since you've met.
Yes.
And she is also a very powerful.
That's at
warrior.
5th level, so.
And you, above table, you said you weren't human.
I did.
All right, so we can see in here until a saving throw is made.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll wait for the DM to tell me if I need to make a saving throw or not.
You can make a wisdom saving throw now that you know what is happening to you.
14.
Still there.
Sweet.
All right, off to the tree.
Off to the tree.
Off to the tree.
Eastbound and down.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Okay. You do have a night's rest again. Long rest, blah, blah, blah. You will make camp. Do that. If you want to roleplay some more. Or not. Nope. All right. So you travel another day. And we'll end with this. Someone roll a d4 for me.
On it.
I'm gonna roll my fancy D4.
That's a 3.
Okay. You will hear a big, heavy thudding charging at you. And that's what we're in tonight.
Yay!
Thuds.
Thuds. Big, heavy thuds.
Lame.
Stuff will happen next episode. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the BS Roll. You can find us in any podcast provider, Spotify, Pandora, 8-track, eventually vinyl,
Message in a bottle.
message in a bottle, the entire transcript of the podcast. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review on any of those that you can. Please give us more downloads. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. The BS Roll is Timothy Farr as our forever DM, Valerie Simone as Ida Gotham, Nick Urban as Snee, Curtis Reardon as Kalabesh Warbelstein, and me, Ryan Freeman, as Babylon Wonderhoof. You can find us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and wherever podcasts can be found. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It helps a lot. We don't advertise, so your ratings and reviews are the best way to help us grow. You can get in touch with us at thebsroll@gmail.com or on all social media platforms at thebsroll. Thanks for listening.